Welcome back, everyone. This episode's a little different, but most needs to be said. It's an expression of what I've learned over the past years by constantly challenging my own biases and beliefs. As I continue to do so, I continue to learn more about not only myself, but others that I come across in my journey through life. No longer what I'm influenced to believe, but building a belief system out of curiosity and constantly challenging my own experiences. Challenging a scarcity mindset as if things are more finite than they truly are. It's possible this episode touches on emotional response, but this episode is more about touching on introspective question of why that might be. We live in a world where it feels like we're constantly pointing fingers at each other, at systems, at entire groups of people. But if our culture is being built on hate and division, we need to stop and ask, who's really building it? The truth is, we are. Each and every one of us. There's confusion about responsibility. Many of us speak with emotion, often locked into a problem-based mindset. Few are willing to speak from a solutions-based mindset. And yet, it's the solutions-focused voices that move us forward. To quote Romans 12:2 reminds us, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but to be transformed by renewing your mind. Renewing the mind takes courage. It means learning to think for ourselves, building humility into our confidence, and challenging our own biases instead of doubling down on them. When we refuse to do this, we stay stuck in a single frame of thought. Our ignorance shows and our growth stops. The danger of saying, I've got it all figured out, is the fact that we stop learning. And if we stop learning, the life we're living right now is the best it will ever be. That's a low ceiling for the potential of what we were created for, what we're capable of. It takes emotional intelligence to consider perspective beyond our own. It takes wisdom to recognize our ego is leading us instead of our values. Think about it. When we say we're people of love, yet often build systems that thrive on tearing each other apart, we post about kindness, but cancel people over mistakes. We say, love your neighbor, but draw lines in the sand about who our neighbor really is. We say we want peace, yet we're addicted to outrage, fear, and mindset of us versus them. But here's the truth. We all live under the same sky, on the same ground, on the same earth. And most people, when you meet them one-on-one, they're good people who mean well. It's often the noise of the groups, the crowds, and the online mobs that empathy gets lost and narratives replaced our humanity. If we keep our heads down in this path, where will it take us? History gives us warnings. Abraham Lincoln said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." As Martin Luther King Jr. says, we must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. And John F. Kennedy said, let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibilities for the future. And Barack Obama reminds us, there's not a liberal America and not a conservative America. There's the United States of America. The wisdom of those words are clear. Unity does not mean uniformity. It means shared responsibility, humility, and the courage to build something better together. As 1 John 4:20 challenges us with this quote, whomever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. So what do we do with this? We choose to constantly challenge our own beliefs and biases, make an effort to rise above ego and ignorance, and align our actions with our core values, not just feelings, and keep leveling up because we're created for so much more than what we're giving and what we're doing right now as society. What if instead of shouting louder, we started listening deeper? What if instead of pointing fingers, we asked how we could build bridges? What if instead of feeding into division, we practiced humility and love? Because the truth is simple. If we really were meant for more, it starts with how we treat each other. For those who like challenges, Constantly seek to challenge your own beliefs and biases. Make the effort to overcome your own ego and ignorance. And seek to align actions with core values, or be the person we say we want to be. While thinking on how to word this message, there's a song that crosses my mind often. If you do not recall it from elementary school, it's worth taking a moment to listen to it. Look up "This Land is Your Land" and continue to keep leveling up, because we're meant for more than our current path.